The Fateful Train. Part 1. The Station. Nike lives in a small village. The village is quiet and green. There are many trees and a small river. Nike is a young man. He is 20 years old. He is tall and has short, black hair. He's a good son. He loves his family. Today is a big day for Nike. He is going to the big city. The city is very far away. He is going by train. He wants to find a job in the city. He wants to make money for his family. His family is poor, but they are happy. Nike is at the train station. The station is small. His father and mother are with him. His mother cries a little. "Be a good boy, Nike," she says. She gives him a box. "This is food for the train." Nike takes the box. "Thank you, mother," he says. "I will be good. I will write you letters." His father puts a hand on Nike's shoulder. "The city is very big," he says. "Work hard, but be careful." "Yes, father," Nike says. He feels sad to leave his family. He also feels excited. The city is a new world. At the other side of the station, there is another family. A young woman is there with her parents. Her Nike is Lina. She is 18 years old. She has long, black hair and a bright smile. Lina also lives in Nike's village, but they do not know each other well. The village is small, but they went to different schools. Lina is going to the city, too. She is going to a university. She wants to be a teacher. She is very smart and happy. She is excited about the university. "Study well," her father says. "We are very proud of you." Lina hugs her mother and father. "I will," she says. "I will miss you." Then, a loud noise comes. Toot-toot-oo. The train is here. It is very big and long. It is blue and white. Many people are on the platform. They want to get on the train. Nike says goodbye to his parents one last time. He waves. They wave back. He walks to the train door. He is nervous. He takes a deep breath and steps onto the train. Lina also says goodbye to her parents. She smiles and waves. She is not nervous. She is ready for a new life. She follows Nike onto the train. The door of the train closes. The journey begins. Part 2. The journey begins. The train is full of people. Nike walks down the narrow aisle. He looks at the numbers on the seats. He finds his seat. It is number 24. It is a hard seat, made of wood. It is next to a window. Nike sits down. He looks out the window. He sees his parents. They are very small now. The train moves faster. Soon, he cannot see his village anymore. "Goodbye, little village." Lina comes down the aisle. She is looking for her seat. She stops next to Nike. Her seat is number 23. It is opposite Nike. They are facing each other. Lina sits down. She puts her small bag on the floor. She smiles at Nike. Nike is shy. He looks down at his hands. For a long time, they do not speak. The train moves on. Click-clack, click-clack. The sound of the wheels on the tracks is loud. The train goes through green rice fields and past small houses. After 1 hour, a man in a uniform comes. He's the conductor. He has a mustache and looks very serious. "Tickets, please," he says to everyone. Nike finds his ticket in his pocket. He gives it to the conductor. The conductor looks at it, punches a hole in it, and gives it back. He does the same with Lina's ticket. "Thank you," the conductor says and moves on. Nike starts to feel hungry. He remembers the box from his mother. He puts the box on his knees and opens it. Inside, there is rice and some pork. There is also a barn chng, a special sticky rice cake. It smells delicious. His mother is a very good cook. He starts to eat. He is very hungry. Then, he looks at Lina. She's watching him. He feels shy again. But his mother always said, "It is good to share." He holds out the box to Lina. "Do you want some?" he asks. His voice is quiet. Lina smiles. It is a big, warm smile. "Yes, thank you," she says. "I am a little hungry." She takes a small piece of barn chng. "This is very good," she says. This is their first conversation. It is a small start. "My Nike is Nike," he says. "My Nike is Lina," she replies. "We are from the same village, right?" "Yes," Nike says. He's surprised she knows. "I have seen you at the market sometimes. And I have seen you near the river," she says. They start to talk more. The shyness goes away. They ask simple questions. "Why are you going to the city?" Lina asks. "I want to find a job," Nike says. "I want to work in a factory. I need to send money to my family." "That is very good of you," Lina says. "I am going to university. I want to become a teacher." "A teacher?" Nike says. That is a very important job. They learn about each other. Nike learns that Lina loves books and wants to teach small children. Lina learns that Nike is good with his hands and wants to build things. They are different, but they understand each other. The long journey does not feel so long now. Part 3, The Old Man's Story. Next to Nike, an old man is sitting. He has white hair and a kind face. He's watching Nike and Lina talk. He smiles. It is good to see young people talking, the old man says. His voice is slow and gentle. My Nike is Huang. Hello, Mr. Huang. Nike and Lina say together. I am old, Mr. Huang says. My back hurts and I cannot see well, but I have many stories. I have taken this train for 60 years. This train is my friend. Nike and Lina look at him. They want to hear a story. Let me tell you a story, Mr. Huang says. A long time ago, a little boy was on this train with his family. He had a small kitten. The kitten was black with white paws. The boy loved his kitten very much, but the kitten was scared of the train's noise. It jumped out of the boy's arms and ran away. It hid somewhere on the train. Oh no, Lina says. Did he find it? The boy cried. Mr. Huang continued. His family looked for the kitten. They looked under the seats. They looked in the bags, but they could not find it. The conductor came. He was a strict man, like the conductor today, but he saw the boy's tears. He stopped his work. He said, everyone, we must help this boy. Mr. Huang smiled at the memory, and everyone helped. People left their seats. They all looked for the little black kitten. They looked for a long time. Finally, a woman shouted, I found it. It's here. The kitten was sleeping in her basket of fruit. Everyone clapped and cheered. The little boy was so happy. He hugged his kitten. The story was simple, but Nike and Lina liked it. It made them feel that the people on the train were not strangers. They were all traveling together. That is a wonderful story, Lina said. Yes, Mr. Huang said. The train is not just a machine. It is a place where people meet. It is a place where stories happen. They talked with Mr. Huang for a long time. He told them about the old days. He told them how the city was small back then. Nike and Lina felt very comfortable. They shared the rest of Nike's food with Mr. Huang. He enjoyed the barn chng very much. They learned that they all liked the same singer. Her Nike was Can Lie. Mr. Huang even sang one of her songs in a quiet, old voice. Nike and Lina laughed. The train car felt like a small, happy home. Part 4, Night on the Train. The sun went down. The sky turned dark blue, then black. Outside the window, there was only darkness. Inside the train, the lights were soft and yellow. The sound of the wheels was still there. Click-clack, click-clack, click-clack. It was a sleepy sound. Many people on the train started to sleep. A mother held her baby. An old woman rested her head on the window. Mr. Huang was sleeping, too. His head nodded with a movement of the train. But Nike could not sleep. His mind was full of thoughts. The big city, a new job, a new life. He was excited, but he was also very scared. The city was so big. He was just a boy from a small village. What if he could not find a job? What if he got lost? He looked at Lina. She was awake, too. She was looking out the window, but there was nothing to see. She saw Nike looking at her. Are you okay? She asked softly. Nike did not know what to say, but he felt he could be honest with her. I am a little scared, he said. Scared of what? Lina asked. The city, he said. It is so big. I don't know anyone there. I am alone. Lina was quiet for a moment. Then she said, I am a little scared, too. The university is big. There will be many smart students. I am just a girl from a small village. Hearing this made Nike feel a little better. He was not the only one. But, Lina continued, we will be okay. She looked at him. Her eyes were serious but kind. We are brave. That is why we are on this train. And you are not alone. I am here. You know me now. Her words were simple, but they were very powerful. I am here. Nike felt a warmth in his chest. He was not alone. He had a friend. This girl, who was a stranger this morning, was now his friend. He felt a connection to her. Thank you, Lina, he said. And he really meant it. She smiled. You should try to sleep, she said. Tomorrow is a big day. He nodded. He closed his eyes. He listened to the sound of the train. Click-clack, click-clack. It was a comforting sound now. He thought about Lina's words. He was not alone. He fell asleep. And in his dream, the city was not big and scary. It was a place of opportunity. a place where he could meet his friend again. Part 5, The Problem. In the middle of the night, everything changed. Screech. A terrible, loud noise woke everyone up. The train shook violently and then stopped. People woke up in confusion. A baby started to cry. What happened? A man shouted. Are we okay? A woman asked. People were scared. The lights in the train car flickered and then went out. It was completely dark. The only light came from the moon outside. Nike's heart was beating fast. He sat up straight. Lina, are you okay? Yes, I'm okay, she said. Her voice was a little shaky, but she was calm. Mr. Huang? I am fine, child, the old man said. The conductor came into the car. He had a big flashlight. The light moved over the scared faces. Everyone, please stay calm, the conductor said. His voice was loud and firm. There is a problem on the track. A big tree has fallen down because of the wind. We cannot move. We must wait for workers to come and clear the track. How long? Someone asked. I do not know, the conductor said. Maybe a few hours. Please be patient. He then moved to the next car. A few hours. It was a long time to wait in the dark. The train was silent. The only sound was the wind outside. Some people started to complain. I have a meeting in the morning, one man said angrily. My children are hungry, another woman said. But Nike and Lina did not complain. They thought about Mr. Huang's story. This was a moment when people needed to help each other. Lina had an idea. She opened her bag and took out a small flashlight. It was not very bright, but it was a light. She turned it on. I have a light, she said. The small light made a big difference. People stopped complaining and looked at her. Nike remembered his food box. He still had some rice and pork left. He saw a family across the aisle with 2 small children. The children looked scared and hungry. Nike stood up and went to them. I have some food, he said. It's not much, but please give it to your children. The mother looked at him with grateful eyes. Oh, thank you, she said. Thank you so much, young man. Nike's small act of kindness changed the feeling in the car. An old woman could not find her bag in the dark. Lina used her flashlight to help her find it under the seat. Mr. Huang started to tell another story, a funny one this time, to make the children laugh. People started to talk to each other. They shared water. They told stories. They were not strangers anymore. They were a small community in a stopped train. In the middle of the night, Nike and Lina worked together. He was strong and helped people with their bags. She was smart and calm and helped people feel better. They were a good team. This was the fateful part of the journey. It was not a disaster. It was a test. And they passed it. They showed that even in a difficult time, people can be kind. The dark, stopped train became a place of light and friendship. Part 6, Arrival. The workers came after 3 long hours. They worked hard with saws and ropes. Finally, the big tree was gone. With a jolt, the train started to move again. A small cheer went through the car. The journey could continue. Soon, the sky began to get light. The sun came up. It was a beautiful morning, and in the distance, they could see it. The city. It was huge. There were so many buildings, tall and grey. They reached up to the sky. It was much bigger than Nike's village. It was bigger than anything he had ever seen. The fear came back a little. The train pulled into the main station in Hanoi. The station was a storm of noise and people. So many people, all rushing somewhere. The conductor shouted, Hanoi Station. This is the last stop. Everyone started to get their bags. It was time to go. It was time to say goodbye. Nike, Lina, and Mr. Huang stood up. This is where we part, Mr. Huang said. He smiled his kind smile. Good luck to both of you. You are good young people. You will do well. He shook their hands and slowly walked away, disappearing into the crowd. Now, it was just Nike and Lina. The train journey was over. Well, Nike said. He felt very sad. He did not want to say goodbye. This is it. Yes, Lina said. Will I see you again? Nike asked. The question was heavy with hope. Lina looked at him. Her smile was a little sad, but also bright. Yes, she said. I hope so. She took a small notebook and a pen from her bag. She wrote something on a piece of paper and tore it out. She gave it to him. This is the address of my university, she said. When you find a job and you are settled, you can come and find me, or you can write me a letter. Nike took the paper. It was the most important thing he had. He held it tightly in his hand. I will, he said. I promise. I will find you. They stood there for a moment. They did not hug. They just shook hands. but the handshake was full of meaning. It was a promise. Lina turned and walked away. Nike watched her until her long black hair was lost in the sea of people. He was alone now, in the middle of the big, loud city. He was still scared, but he was also different. He was not the same boy who got on the train yesterday. He was stronger. He had faced a challenge. He had made a friend. He looked down at the piece of paper in his hand. He had an address. He had a connection. He had a reason to work hard and to succeed. The train journey was over, but a new journey was just beginning. And Nike knew, with all his heart, that the train had not just carried him to a new city, it had carried him to a new future. It was a fateful train.